I'm a huge nerd. Some say I sound like Owen Wilson. I can't sing well, but I don't care to. I like to teach you to play your favorite songs. So subscribe to me and I'll show you, 'cause I'm teaching you free lessons. And I'm teaching you free lessons, yeah.
What's up? What's up, my friends? This is the guitar lesson for John Mayer's Free Fallin', the cover of Tom Petty's Free Fallin' from GuitarMadeEZ.com. First thing you want to do is make sure that your guitar is in standard E tuning. And then you take your capo and you put that on the 3rd fret, like so. Okay, so this song has about 4 or 5 different parts. So let's start with the first part, and that's the intro. This is probably the most complicated part of the song because there's so much going on. I'm going to play through it for you very slowly, and then I'm going to show you what I'm doing. Let's break it up a little bit. First of all, you want to make, it's kind of like a D chord, you just take your middle finger off the strings. And now you're going to pluck the B string and the D string at the same time. And then the G string. And then the D string. And then open E, and then 3rd fret on E. Now we're going to pluck all at the same time. We're going to pluck the E, the G, and the B string. And we're going to pluck them again. I'm just moving my middle finger off the E string and putting my thumb on the 2nd fret. So, like that. Now I'm going to make an A chord, and I'm going to pluck the B, the G, and the A string. Now I'm going to go A, D, and I'm going to pluck both the G and the B string. I'm going to hammer on with my middle finger on the 3rd fret, B string, and my ring finger on the 4th fret on the G string. So, and then D, A, all together. Now what we're going to do is we're going to take our thumb and put that on the 2nd fret on the E string. We're going to also make that D once again, just take our middle finger off the strings, and we're going to go. So E, D, G, B, and I'm going to pull off when I'm on that B, and my pointer finger is going to be on the 2nd fret on the B string. So I'm kind of barring the G string and the B string. So listen very closely. Hear that? And then we're going to put our middle finger on the 3rd fret on the E string, and our pointer finger's already on that 2nd fret G string, and we're just going to pluck the E and the G string. Then we're going to do that part which we kind of already learned just a second ago. So take your middle finger and put that on the E string, and then we have our D right here at the top. Just we have our middle finger off the strings, and then we have our thumb on that 2nd fret E string. Then back to an A, but this time I'm going to pluck the 2nd fret on the D, the G, and the B string. I don't really play this A string, so like that. All together. Whoop. Right there, so. Let me go. Now we're going to do the same thing we did before, which is, So open A, D string, 2nd fret, and then I'm going to play both the G and the B string, and I'm going to hammer on, middle finger on the 3rd fret, B string, ring finger on the 4th fret on the G string. So then D, A. Now back to that same D with our middle finger off the strings, and our thumb is once again back on the 2nd fret E string with the pull off, the same part we just played a second ago, but we're going to go. So our 3rd fret E string is what our middle finger's on, and I'm going to play the G and the B open, and then I'm going to put my pointer finger really softly, or really quietly. I'm not going to hammer on, I'm just going to kind of put it on there, on the 2nd fret on the G string. So E, D, G, B, G, and then I'm going to do 3rd fret on the E string and open G and B. Back to that thumb on the 2nd fret E, and we have this D without our middle finger. So I'm playing the E, the G, and the B. But this time I'm going to take my pinky, and that comes out of the side. Well, that comes out of nowhere, I was going to say, but after this part, you want to put your pinky on the 4th fret on the D string, and you just pluck that note. And then you go to the A, but this time the A is the open A, and we're going to play the G and the B. So right there, my pointer finger is barring the 2nd fret, making that A chord. And then after I play that A, I'm going to go. So, whoop, it's. Actually, it's just like that. So I'm going A, D. Whoop, I start off on the B string on the 2nd fret, then I go A, D, hammer on to the 3rd fret on the B string, and then I end on the D. All together, this is what we have so far. There we go. Now the last part. So we make that D once again, take our middle finger off the strings, and we put our thumb on the 2nd fret on the E string. So E, D, G, B, pull off to that 2nd fret, and then I'm going to play the E string on the 2nd fret one more time, and then I'm going to play my middle finger on the 3rd fret on the E string with the G and the B string open, and then I'm going to use my ring finger, and I'm going to use my ring finger to pluck up on that E string, but I'm going to have my pinky on the 5th fret on the E string. So we get that little note in there, and then I'm going to go. So I make that D again, but I have my middle finger off the strings. My middle finger is still going to be on that 3rd fret on the E string, and I go E, B, G, D, E, and we're going to go. So open B and G, and middle fingers once again on that 3rd fret E string. And then I make that D, take my middle finger off, put my thumb on the E string at the 2nd fret. And then A, we finish on. So I'm fretting an A chord with my left hand, obviously, and I'm plucking open A, and then D, G, B, G, and that's the intro. I'll play through it for you so you see it one more time. I hope that helped. One down, a few more to go. Part number 2. Part number 2 is the verse and the chorus. And that's played like this. And what I'm doing there is I'm going. So I'm plucking. I first pluck the E, the G, and the B string when I'm holding that D/F sharp. So you pluck it once, and then you kind of up pluck the G and the B string. So pluck, and then you mute it. I don't do it that crazy. I don't go like that. I kind of go soft, so you kind of get that slap sound. So a good way to practice that is just go. And then. That's the first part. So then I just pluck that next chord, which is kind of a variation of a G. So I'm moving my middle finger to that 3rd fret E string. Okay, so far we have. And then what I'm going to do is, so I go, I pluck the E string with my middle finger on the 3rd fret, and then I also am plucking the G and the B string. And then I'm going to up pluck just the G and the B string. So I go. And then I'm going to pluck with my thumb that 3rd fret on the E string. So can you go? All right, so we have. This is where it gets a little bit interesting. If you chew your nails, it's going to be a little bit more difficult for you. I chew my nails a lot, and I can tell right now it doesn't sound as good because my nails are chewed down to the bone. But if you have a little bit of nail, this helps a lot and it sounds a lot better. You kind of get that strumming nails on the string sound, which is actually a really good sound you want, which creates some of the percussion in this part of the song. So far we have pluck, 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 and then I'm going to kind of strum down with both my middle finger and my pointer finger, just like that, on the G and the B string. Right there. Hear that? And then right from there, we're going to pluck, once again, with our pointer finger and middle finger, the G and the B string, and back down to plucking the E string with our thumb. All together, that part sounds like, hear that? And then we're going to pluck the E, the G, and the B string on that same chord, and then the D/F sharp, and then we're going to make an A, and we're going to leave our our ring finger on the 3rd fret on the B string, and we're going to do the same pattern that we just did on this chord, but now it's going to be on the A. All right, so pluck the A, the G, and the B string, and then we're up plucking the G and the B string. Thumb comes down on the open A, so, and now I'm going to strum with my middle finger and my pointer finger, the G and the B string, and then up pluck them, and then pluck the open A. Now there's a couple of variations in the verse/chorus. Now what he'll do is he'll kind of change the ending. So instead of ending on this kind of A, he'll do, this is what I showed you. I showed you with our ring finger on the 3rd fret B string. He'll also do this. So for the very first pluck, he'll leave his ring finger off the strings, and then he'll go right into putting his ring finger back on the string. So that first pluck, it's off, and then when I up pluck the G and the B string, he puts that ring finger right back on the 3rd fret on the B string. That's one variation. That's the second variation. I showed you the first one. Here's the second one. Strumming pattern stays the same the whole time. And the third is you just take your ring finger off the strings. And that's it. So when you're playing this song, make sure to incorporate all three of those. He kind of throws them in whenever he wants. When you're playing the verse, if there's 4 lines, maybe 2 lines play like this. Okay, those are the same. Now go. See that second line? See how I incorporated that second variation for the last 2 lines? Have fun with it. That's what he's doing the entire song. He's just having fun with it. Now this next part's pretty cool. This is the bridge of the song. This is where he goes, free falling, no, I'm free falling. So what he's doing this. He's going. So I was playing all down strums and I'm just going. Kind of hard to hear once again because I'm a nail biter and I have no nails right now on my fingers, guys. So yeah, I don't know. It is what it is, I guess. But if you have nails, it's going to sound way, way better. So just trust me on that. He is emphasizing some of the strums, so it's all down strums, but the way he plays it exactly is like this. It goes hard, soft, hard, and then we switch chords. Soft, 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 soft. We switch chords. And then hard, and then it's going to go to the A. Soft, 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 hard, soft. So. So the next part is very easy, and this is when he does kind of like the acapella, but there's a little bit of guitar in the background. I'm gonna know over Mulholland, I'm gonna write her name in the sky. And then it slowly picks up. So what he's doing there is he's just plucking the D/F sharp, and the G, D/F sharp, and then the A. And then he does it, I think, twice through. And then it slowly picks up. And there's a bunch of other guitars in this song coming in to play with him. So he probably still plays that and then goes into some finger picking. So, and you can play your finger picking really softly. That's what he's doing. And gradually make it louder. So. And then eventually it goes into strumming, and so you can kind of choose which parts you want to play. You could even do strum those parts, and then gradually go into strumming. So that's what I would probably do if I was playing this song live. But you know what? It's your life. You do what you do. Do what you want. Doesn't matter. And that brings me to the last part, which is just all the strumming and just belting it out, which goes like this. So what I was doing there, same progression, but I'm going on the D/F sharp, down, up, down, and then I go to that G, which I'm just taking my middle finger and putting that on the 3rd fret E string once again, and then down, up, down, down, and then I go down, down, back to the D/F sharp, down, down, and then I go to the A, and I go down, up, down, down, up, down. So. Over and over and over again until the song is finished. Well, I hope you guys like this lesson. If you like what I do, if you appreciate my stuff, please give me a like, give me a comment, subscribe to my channel. I really appreciate it. And I would appreciate it even more if you cruise over to my Patreon, and I've got tons of cool stuff for you if you become one of my patrons. And most of all, I just want to say thank you so much for watching my lessons. It really means the world to me. I'm going to keep on cranking them out. If you guys have any feedback, drop me a line, leave me a comment, reach out to me, talk to me. I'm here, so I'm listening. I thank you. Keep rocking. I will see you on the next guitar lesson.